Alright, let's talk about Sugar Season 2 Episode 8. If you've ever watched a show collapse under the weight of its own bad decisions, this episode is like a masterclass in how not to execute a finale. I mean, where do I even start? The sibling rivalry twist. The fact that every single plotline gets tossed into a blender and pureed into irrelevance. Or maybe the part where the show suddenly decides its main character should moonlight as an underground fighter. Buckle up, folks, this one's a doozy. Let me break this down. First, the Vega storyline. Remember how Season 1 teased some grand conspiracy, a shadowy puppeteer pulling strings? Turns out it's just a random politician we've never seen before. They literally introduce the guy and arrest him in the same breath. It's like the writers realized they'd forgotten to resolve this massive arc, so they scribbled a sticky note and called it a day. What's the point of building up a season-long mystery if you're going to dismiss it like it's nothing? It's not just lazy, it's insulting to viewers who invested time trying to piece this together. And then there's Danny Moon's fight that never happens. We've been hyping this showdown for weeks, right? But instead of a climax, we get Sugar, our alien detective, suddenly deciding to punch his way through existential dread. Wait, since when is underground fighting the solution to his trauma? This isn't character development, it's a Hail Mary pass. The show's trying to make us care about his assimilation into human violence, but it rings hollow because they haven't earned this shift. And don't get me started on the reveal that he's already killed someone in Season 1. Why bury that detail? If you're going to build a storyline around his fear of violence, remind us he's already crossed that line. Otherwise, it feels like they're just making rules up as they go. Now, the sibling rivalry twist. Sugar's sister Jen. Turns out she's been alive, manipulating Earth's weather tech, and, surprise, she's evil. But let's unpack this. The show spends 2 seasons teasing Charlotte's mysterious behavior, only to reveal she's a spy working for Jen. Except Charlotte fell in love organically. Please. This isn't a twist, it's a dumpster fire of contrived betrayals. And why make Jen a weather control villain? It's such a bizarre choice. The whole arc feels like a missed opportunity to explore family dynamics between aliens in hiding. Instead, they give us a half-baked scheme involving cinnamon allergies and public meltdowns. Cinnamon allergy in a sci-fi thriller. The most interesting thing here is how badly they wanted to subvert the evil twin trope and somehow ended up reinforcing it. What's really fascinating to me is how this episode mirrors the show's identity crisis. Sugar started as a gritty detective story, but kept adding sci-fi elements until it forgot what it was. The sibling subplot could have been a powerful exploration of betrayal and loyalty, but instead, it's resolved with a literal sneeze. And let's talk about that finale scene. Jen and Charlotte incapacitate Sugar in the middle of a public demonstration. No subtlety, no urgency, just people walking around him like he's a discarded backpack. It's like the showrunners were so desperate to end on a twist they ignored basic storytelling logic. But here's the deeper issue, this isn't just bad writing. It's a symptom of a bigger problem in serialized TV. When you prioritize shock over substance, you end up with a mess like this. Every decision feels reactive, like they're trying to outrun their own mistakes instead of crafting a cohesive narrative. And the James Cromwell cameo. A dog-walking cameo that resets the status quo. That's not a twist, it's a surrender. They are basically admitting they don't know how to end their own show. So here's my question to you, can a show recover from this kind of structural collapse? Or is Sugar destined to become one of those cautionary tales about ambition outpacing execution? Personally, I'm not ready to write it off completely, But if Season 3 wants to fix this, they'll need more than just a new showrunner. They'll need a total identity overhaul. Let me know in the comments, have you ever stuck with a show after a disaster finale? Or is it time to cut Sugar loose?